Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to I always forget the number of game I'm on, but while I look that up, this is my resolution gaming project. It's a project that I started um, just at the turn of the new year, 2020, where I decided to play all 365 of my Steam games in a year. Game number 24, this is called Wizard of Legend. Right there. Ooh, that's a nice new little title screen. There's been a major update since I played last. Well, I've been playing on it, but there was a major update. I'd like people to know. Let me just get my bearings again. Right. Okay. Why is dash? I forget if I made Y dash. I thought it was bumper. I'll deal with it. So this is a game. This is a little roguelike game where you're a mage and you go through these dungeons. There's some bosses in them. It's a pretty hard game. The main attractor. Hold on, let me turn up the sound. There. The main attractor of this game, for me at least. What's going on with that on the right? System cursor. Yeah, there we go. So the main attractor of this game, for me at least, is the huge number of spells. Hold on. I just remembered why I... Yeah, there. Wait, left bumper. No, that's not right. I had it on right bumper. Yeah, there we go. I like my dash there. Yeah, this game has an amazing number of spells. I think the last time I checked how much it has is I came up with the number like 130 or something. Or 230. That's a big difference, but there's a lot of spells, suffice it to say. Enough to definitely keep your attention if you like that sort of thing. And there's a huge variation in enemy types. And rooms, obviously, too. This is probably one of my favorite roguelikes, if not my favorite. Probably one of my favorite dungeon crawlers, even. Big dungeon crawler fan. Played Diablo, you know, play Hades, that new one. I don't know why I'm blanking on all my dungeon crawler games right now, but at least I'm a big Diablo fan. Free Hong Kong, by the way, though. I'm weak-willed, so I kind of didn't... I stopped playing, but I never really got rid of my Blizzard launcher because I really like Diablo, and I might play it again. Oh, okay, so this is a boss room, and once I stand here and press X, a little mini-boss comes up. It's not the boss of the level, or the world, or whatever it is. It's just a little mini-boss. And there are even a huge... Well, actually, there's not a huge number of mini-bosses, I lie. There are like 3 types of mini-bosses. Huh. I forget how exactly I liked my my setup here, because I don't remember my my signature spell being on Y. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention how the spells work in this. You have one basic spell. You have one dash spell. And then you have two regular spells, and one of them is a signature. Those two spells typically come from the same pool, although there are some that are only signatures, or there are some that are only regular spells. My regular spell right now lets me activate a mode, which makes my basic attack repeat infinitely until the cooldown runs out. And my signature spell is a big drill hand. I have this technique of staggering my basic arcana, my basic spell. So that it just repeats faster. I'll show you some of the other builds I've worked out once this runs over. So another big feature of this game is black blah 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 is /R via, I don't know why I can't talk right now. It's the shopkeepers. So there are 4 types of shopkeepers in this game when you're in dungeon. There's this guy, which is always different. Like the red shopkeeper is typically always a different guy. This guy right here sells you cursed items. There's a pinata that you have to destroy, like run down a health bar within a certain amount of time to get like a drop of a bunch of money and maybe a spell. There's an item merchant, which sells you items like this secret wild card on the bottom there. You can read what it does. And there's a spell merchant, which if you see all those grayed out symbols on the bottom left there in my spell chart, you can buy different spells from them and put them on more buttons. But you only go into each dungeon with that set amount, those 4 basic spells. So I think I'm going to do Tiny Crocodile Heart here, because I'm already down that much health anyway. And it wouldn't really benefit me to not take it. You typically never really are at full health in this game. So here's the Arcana shop. They all have a little different thing to say too. Tracer Barrage is a pretty good one. I think I'm going to hold out for a Relic Shop though. I'm actually going to go ahead and get to the next level. It's good to keep your gold on the earlier levels, just because like unless you see something that you're definitely going to need later on or just goes perfect with your build, it's a really good idea to keep your gold. Just because you're going to need a lot of health potions and you're going to need a lot more adaptability later on than you need right now. And of course, like, if you break stuff often, you'll get gold for that. It's hard for me to keep this rhythm going when I'm talking, so I think I'm just going to start mashing. And if you'll notice, it's kind of hard to tell, but a little bar comes up above my head on every 3rd hit. That's because I'm holding the button down on my basic Arcana. And this Arcana, this spell, has it has an effect where if you charge the last hit, it creates that little zone there, that little danger zone for a little split second. And if I just mash it out, it doesn't make that. But if I hold it, it does. And it does significantly more damage. Obviously. Ah, that was stupid of me. Why did I dash right into that? I wanted to push the other guy in, but I'm not playing it 100% here. But yeah, I've been taking like long ass breaks from this project I'm doing, this resolution gaming project, and that has to stop because I just got back from a trip and I'm back home now and I have no excuse to take any longer than I need to get these episodes out. So I don't know. So I'm going to start doing episodes religiously again. Wow. I'm very low health without even realizing. Ooh, a relic shop. Perfect. Well, I need this. I need that potion. So each relic shop has a potion and 4 items. And these items do a number of things, you know. I'll show you after this what most of the items, how they're like divided and stuff. Because you can check out all of them in the overworld. So also this game is, I don't know if it's early access or if it's just constantly updated, but it's constantly being updated. So even if you get it at a later date, there's a chance it might be different. Although it'll probably be mostly the same. You know, there might be some more spells in it or something if you wait, say, a year. So this is the pinata I was talking about. Yeah, see? If you take too long, he does that. He just respawns with all of his health. I gotta wait. I'm dumb. Let me figure this out. Wait for all my cooldowns. And then... Did they lower the timer on that? That's pretty strict. I seriously thought that it was shorter than that, or longer than that. Because before I was easily able to get it with one auto attack string if I used my Arcana that speeds it up. Interesting. Maybe there was even a little patch between now and the time when I was playing in the new update. I'm also getting over a little cold, so I'm sorry if I'm a little sniffly, snively. Sonic is cool, okay. I died. Not getting to see a world boss quite yet. But yeah, this is where you spawn and it's your house. In here you can see all your outfits. They all do different things. Things like heal you, give you more damage. These 2 are the ones you start with. And once you beat the game once or something, or once you unlock all the other ones, they get see how all the other ones have 2. Once you do some specific thing, I'm not sure what it is, but these outfits get 2 extra effects. And this one starts with 2 extra effects. It's just, it makes you a lot weaker. It's not a challenge or anything. It's like, yeah, you see the effects. It's just more downsides for more upsides. Here are all the spells. So you can see the 4 that you enter each dungeon with: basic, dash, standard, and signature. And most of the standard and signature spells cross over. And here we can see all Arcana. Chaos Arcana are only earned when you defeat the final boss. So you get, like, I think 1 Chaos Arcana each time you beat the game. And yeah, there's about let me just do this math real quick. It's 160 Arcana. Yeah. And here you can see all the items in the game. I have them all unlocked because I play this game way too much. But they're separated into offense, defense, and miscellaneous. Now, miscellaneous, how do you pronounce that word? Miscellaneous? Miscellaneous? I'm going to say mish. Miscellaneous items are not items that boost your offense or defense or give you a clear offensive or defensive benefit. They're mostly things like cooldown reduction, signature charge, speed items, and this one just gives you a rainbow trail wherever you walk. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, they all look really cool. I love them. I love all the designs in this game. It's very good style in this game. I'll keep doing that by accident. This little blue orb here is to help you practice. That gives you full signature charge. And my item gives me 2 signatures each time I get a signature charge. Your signature charge, like when you just do a signature normally, it will do the regular version. But if you have full charge, that blue bar below your health on the top left, then you do like an upgraded version. And it does a lot more damage, as you can see. That broom is just a broom. It just has fun. And here are actually the stands where you buy things. This is the Arcana stand, and it's the same shopkeeper that shows up in the dungeons for all of them. This is the relic stand, the item stand. Over here, we have the outfit stand. And what's interesting to me is this. So maybe this alludes to a curse stand or a chaos stand or something, but there's this here for, I guess, cool YouTube openings and intros and stuff. But there's that. There's also a training area down here. Most of these people you can talk to. And there's nothing down here on the left. Just some breakable boxes. I've already done stuff like destroy every breakable object in the overworld, and it typically doesn't really do anything. These people here, though, they can give you bonuses or like extra effects on the dungeon every run you do. So this guy will give you a random build. He'll swap out all your Arcana, all your spells for random ones. If you want to do like a challenge run. And this fine lady right here will exchange gold for chaos gems. And why that's so cool is gold is what you use to buy things in dungeons. And chaos gems are what you use to buy things outside of dungeons. So like anything you buy with a Chaos Gem, you keep forever essentially. Any items, outfits, or spells you buy, you keep and you can switch around however you want. But if you buy it with gold in a dungeon, then you don't keep it. There are also other people up there above this portal that give you like extra effects similar to the other two. One I think is that like it's basically hard mode, and it sorry, it jeez, I can't talk. This takes too much concentration. I'm dumb. So I gotta concentrate on my big game. So yeah, geez, what was I even saying now? Oh, this chaos, this curse. I guess it's a chaos vendor, but this vendor will buy one of my relics if I drop it. So like I could drop this and he'll take it and he'll give me money. My relics were swapped around again. Weird. I was talking about the people in the overworld who give you bonuses to your dungeon. So, other than the two I mentioned, there's one that's a hard mode. There's one that that lets you start on the last. They let you start on the last zone that you played on. Like, there's a number of different zones, all with a different element theme, and they all spawn certain unique enemy types. So if you prefer one zone and you get it and you die on it, you can go right back to that zone. Not all, you don't keep you don't keep all of the progress you made, but you go back to that zone. And it's still just a random run. But yeah, there's also, I think there's one more, but I can't remember exactly what it is. I'll check after this. Some enemies have super armor. It's very tedious to kill them, those big guys. Sometimes a chest will actually turn into a mimic when you hit it and start fighting you. That's cool. Hope we get to see that. Hey, there's the rainbow tail. I'ma get it. Fuck it. I don't want anything else. Dead end. Is it? Did I go up? Nope, there's no up. Oh, there's a down here over here. Down here, around here. See this tail grow as I get faster? Here, I'll stop. And then once I start dashing, the tail gets faster. Or the tail gets longer. That, plus an item that makes you run faster, gives you a huge, flowing, beautiful tail. Oh, here's an item. What's that? Breeze Gray Canvas. Each Air Arcana increases the chance to restore a dash. Okay. I don't have any Air Arcana. Let's see if I can get one. Nah, they're all too expensive. I love the music in this game, too. See, there are the three bosses and the three elemental zones, I guess. The world types. And then at the end it shows, like, the boss zone. And it's fire, dude. I've actually never seen this happen in this tile set before. The fire happen in that tile. Can't do anything here. Wow, that was unfortunate. Oh, and a chest. Some tiles are like challenge ones where they're harder and they give you a chest afterwards. And sometimes you'll see a chest just in a trial in a dungeon, and you'll have to like pass a dodge puzzle or pass like something like that to get it, to unlock it. Ah, that was almost good. Maybe if I land all my drills. There we go, that looks good. Damn it. That's so fast. Happens so quick. Here we go. Damn it. Alright. I gotta do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I gotta do like 4 repetitions of my basic and then a dash. Just wait for him to corner himself. There we go. Perfect. And that's Air Dash Arcana. Oh no, that's a Earth. It looks like an air, but you see that little pink thing at the top? That is a Arcana that plants a toxic mine behind me when I dash, I think. I hate this room. God, always lose so much health to these rooms. Oh my god. Attack and talk and buy are all on the same button, which is weird. Yeah, I need a health potion. Some of the items you can break aren't too obvious. These exploding barrels are tricky. Yeah, see, they stop your signature all the time. You're never immune to you're never immune to knockback, by the way, and knockback cancels anything you're trying to do. It kind of sucks when you're getting piled and you just have to sit and take it until they like decide to give you an opening. And I've lost a ton of runs like that. That's probably the one thing I'd change about this game, is have like the amount of knockback either be reduced or, well, no, not hit stun rather, you know, like have hit stun be reduced or something. Like just make it easier to get out of gangbangs. Yeah, I'm dumb. Played dumb there. Let me put on a different basic Arcana. I was gonna show you some of my other builds. Let me open some up. I have them on my phone. Let's see, what do I want to do? Here, I'll do my fire build. So I'll fire Arcana. Actually, I have this one. Here's the one I use here, this one. And this. There you go. And let me get a different item. Equipping Arcana of the same element increases damage here. So this is going to be a fire build. Why is all my shit always messed around? Hold on. Set default value. Damn it. All my shit just got reset. I'm so dumb. I thought that was going to reset the values of like where it stored my stuff. Now, like camera shake, mini map size, I like to be around. And I think I had it there. Yeah. Lock controller aim, yeah, all that's good. Let's do this. Let's make this the last run. See if I can actually get good. Shut up a little bit. Ooh, let me turn down that. Yeah. That should be good. Yeah. See if I can get good and actually... Oh, god damn it. I didn't want to do that. Wow, they definitely updated this Arcana. It didn't do that damage before. And it wasn't this slow before either, I think. What's this Arcana do? What's this item do? Expend all gold at the start of each stage and heal. Okay. That's not that bad. Didn't want to get that cursed relic, but whatever. Yeah, and there are pits that you can knock people down too. Of course, you can fall down them also. Change it every time. this? What's this? Nope. None right now. Damn it! What was with that? That's a fucking newbie move. Falling down one of those holes. Not getting hit into it. Do I want another one? Another cursed item? Nah. I don't think so. Alright, this is connected. Damn it, I followed him right down that pit. Let's practice in the autos. It actually does take a little bit of practice to get the timing down on these. Alright, here we go. Still on level 1, damn. This mage boss is probably the hardest. There. And what's this? Prevents poison. Always welcome. Let me try and find a Arcana shop so I can get more Fire Arcana. So yeah, these fire mines are really good. I forget exactly how I play this build, but I think it's supposed to be that I auto attack, and after every auto I place a mine. And that's supposed to give me some optimal damage output. There we go. Get that sunscreen. I forget what the sunscreen does. Alright, prevent burn. I ain't getting no status effects. That final boss can suck it with her status effects. Forget the name of the final boss, but she has a name. Rest assured. Asura? I feel like that's it. Or the name of a racing Guild Wars. Alright, let's see what this is enhanced. Burns enemies and destroys projectiles. I could use that, but... A constant dodge does seem really good. Bubble Barrage, I love that one. But I'm only doing fire. I gotta respect the fire run. And I need that potion. Alright. Let's go. These Cyclopses, they're the worst. You gotta just try and dump them in the pit. I mean, you can kill them other ways, but that's the fastest and best. I like breaking those big barrels. They're hard to. Alright, so this Chaos vendor will take one of my Arcana and give me a random one, which is weird and worthless, in my opinion. I guess it could be like an empowered Arcana, like there's a chance of that. So if you don't already have an empowered Arcana, not a signature, an empowered. Empowered Arcana are just kind of signature Arcanas that you get during the course of a dungeon that you can't use to do a signature. And you typically are going to want to go into the final boss with all empowered Arcana. So that was one of the chests that I told you about earlier that they kind of just... You kind of just have to meet certain requirements. Oh, I thought that was the wrong... I've never gotten to a... I haven't gotten to a boss yet this episode. Well, I'll get to a boss and put it in at the end or something. But yeah, I even forget what I was saying. So I'm going to go find a boss, and I'll see you then. Alright, so let me explain the situation here. I am at the end of a second stage level 1. I'm about to go into a boss arena. It's an ice boss. I have pretty much a full spell slot here. Like, all my spell slots are taken, except for one. There's like one extra spell slot that you can have to switch things out with, but only one. And let me check if I have a... No, I don't have a potion in the relic shop. So I'm gonna go into this boss and see how I do. And if I win, I might just go until I die again. So you enjoy that if that happens. All the bosses have a little pun they do before the fight. Very clever. And what I have not mentioned is that I have a very OP combination of spells. So let's see how fast I kill this bitch. That was very fast. She's not dead, however, I shouldn't be doing that much damage this soon. So the OP combination of spells here... The OP combination of spells here is this Magnetic Follow-Up and this Fueled Berserk. Fueled Berserk is the one that I used in the beginning that lets my auto attack repeat, and Magnetic Follow-Up causes a rock to be thrown whenever I do one hit of my basic. And this basic attack specifically has like 5 or 6 hits in one repetition, in one little combo. So that if you can get that at any point, it's impossible to go into a dungeon with that setup because they're both regular Arcana. But if you're able to get that, you have to. It's the best possible thing you could do in this game. And I'm gonna get piled here for just... Yeah, that happens. Even the most OP setup cannot help you when you get fucking piled by 10 enemies. I hate this game sometimes. But it's really great. It's an amazing game, although simple, it's short. You might like 100% this thing in a few days of playing it, depending on how good you are in general at video games or this specific game, or you might have to really work at it like I do. Or you might 100% it and keep playing. There is a versus mode too. There's like, here, let me show. I don't have another player here with me, but at the title screen there are 2-player modes and versus modes. So you can play this game as is with a friend, or you can go head to head with them. Yeah, that's Wizard of Legend. It's really good. Oh, most of the online community for this game, when it's active, it uses Parsec to play. So look up Parsec and think about getting it. It's really good. Not only for this game, but other games. It's a great way to play games online that don't necessarily have online functionalities. So like game demos that might have local multiplayer but not online yet or something, you can use Parsec to play that with friends. Yeah, that was my little plug there. And remember to play all your Steam games. Try them out. Don't just let them sit there after you buy them. Even if you don't spend money on them, you know. If you're interested in a game, try it out at least for an hour or two. And yeah, don't let games go unplayed. Get games to play them, not to let them sit in your inventory. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.